Hello, welcome to Lifestyle on Fact Chiso. Of course, it's your girl Chiso, and today we'll be talking about things I wish I knew as a teenager before entering my mid 20s. So, today, top of my list is get to know your personal strengths, get to know your rights. Knowing your right boils down to knowing what the society wants from you, knowing what the society permits from you, knowing what the society say no, that it's against human nature. Do you know what knowing your rights means? Knowing your rights means you know what to do, not to hurt other people. You know what to do, not to harm other people. It's not just about protecting yourself, it's also about protecting people around you. Knowing your rights is important because if you know your rights, you give little or no room for people to abuse you. You give little or no room for people to ride on you. You give little or no room for people to put you into traumatizing or environments or situation. Number two, prioritize your academics. I know the society these days tells us that it's not must to go to school. Going to school doesn't really matter. Going to school doesn't really matter for people that are already graduates. People that already have their first degree, because a lot of people coming to deceive young people, telling them that you don't need to go to school to know this, you don't need to go to school. Yeah, there are a lot of skills that you can learn outside the walls of the classroom, outside the walls of the academics, but getting a degree places you 10 steps ahead of someone that doesn't have a degree. Imagine coming in a competition and you both have the same skill, and then they're looking for something to disqualify. They're looking for something to make the competition more tough, and just go about your qualification. What's your qualification like? And then you don't have a certificate to back up whatever skill that you have. You are going to be cut off immediately as self. You will lose the chances of being a better competitor, a better candidate. Failure doesn't mean that you are not smart. So basically, let me tell you my own life experience. When I was in secondary school as a junior secondary student, I was not really that bright. I was not that intelligent. I was trying to pick myself up and work towards pick myself up, and I had a lot of distraction, a lot of things going on in my head, seniors and everything, troubles and distraction. So, but at a stage in my life, I had my breakthrough. So what I'm trying to say is, everybody has a breaking point. Everybody has a point where things start changing for them. Some it happens while they were in high school, secondary school. Some it happens while they were in college, university. Some it happens when they start working. So take your time, put in your effort, put in your work, but don't feel that failure means that you are not smart. You are absolutely smart. You are intelligent. You just need to hit the right button. You just need your time to break through, and that breakthrough become smile often. Do you know what smile does for you? Smile makes you look like you are the most prettiest person ever. It makes you look like you are the most intelligent person. It makes you look like you are very beautiful. It makes you look like you are very handsome. People don't even know what's going on in your head, but it just brings out those energy that attracts people towards you. They want to relate with you. I don't know this girl, but your smile is everything to me. So smile often. You don't even know the stranger you are putting a smile on. People are going through a lot, so smile often. Game mean frowning your face doesn't get you anywhere, so that's not cool in any way. Don't go about spending all your savings because you want to impress your peers. You don't go about spending the money that you have because you want to prove a point, because you want to show them that yes, I'm smart, I'm sharp, I am all those. Hey, there is no need for all those. There is no need to prove whatever to anybody. There is no need to try to impress anyone. If your account is loud, it's gonna speak for itself. Do you understand? It will speak for itself. You are not too small to invest. There are a lot of things that you can invest in. One of the mistakes I feel I made as it's not a mistake because I don't even have the money then. I didn't even have the finance then, but was not investing at an early stage. So if you're privileged, if you're from a privileged background, if you even have small income coming into your account, investing is a very good idea. You can source out important international companies, national companies, invest, split your assets into it and watch them grow. You might not need it now, but later it will pay off. Imagine what it will become in 5 years to come. So investing is very important. It's okay to say no. You don't have to agree to what every other person is saying. You don't have to follow the crowd. You don't have to say yes. You don't have to not want to sound um outdated or not on point or whatever name that they might like, the slang that they might likely be calling it. Hello, all those things don't even matter. If you're not okay with it, say no. Everybody's gonna be alright. Everybody's gonna be cool. Even if they disagree with you at first, everyone's gonna be fine at the end of the day. That way you build your confidence. That way you build a strong circle that if you're coming to come and be my friend, you are coming because you already know that this is who I am. You are coming because you already know that this is the kind of life that I live. You're coming because you already know that there is boundary to this. This is what I want. I have my boundary. My boundary is this. You don't cross it. You don't, it builds your confidence. It makes you stand out. It makes you make the best choice in life. So it's very okay to say no. You have every right to say no. Self-control is everything. Self-control is everything. You need self-control for a lot of things in your life, and self-control boils down to it's something that you build. It's an attribute that you cultivate from a tender age. If you're someone that lacks contentment, I see a lot of teenagers these days like, yeah, I want to get a Gucci bag, I want to get a Prada, I want to wear Versace, I want to wear Louis V and the rest. Hey, at your age, you're just a teenager, you've not even started making income, and okay, let's even say that you stay making money, and so you want to wear those luxurious items at your age. What happened to investments? What happened to putting in work? Some teenagers don't even have anything they want to make money, but they don't have any idea of how to make that money, where that money is going to come from. But they are already envying the success of a 40-year-old that is somewhere that worked 40 good years of her life to build that success, to build that level of success. Those butterflies that you currently feel now are not love. Baby girl, baby handsome or fine boy, you don't even know the kind of person that you want to date at this stage. You're just evolving, you're growing, you don't know nothing about relationship. Yes, it's the excitement, the hormones, everything build up in your nature to trigger you, to make you feel excited, but that's not love. Don't be carried away. Explore and discover yourself. What do you actually like? What's that thing that tinkle your fancy apart from academics, apart from the 4 walls of going to school? What's it that makes you excited? Find out that thing and go for it. Take care of your health. There is a saying that goes with your health is your wealth, and that has never been wrong. It has always been right. Your health is your wealth. There are a lot of people that are in their 30s now will tell you, if there is something that I knew very well, if there is something that I could go back to, was taking care of my health. Travel as much as you can. Okay, this is not a compulsory stuff because a lot of people in their teenage age don't even have the income to travel, but some people, their family can afford the travel expenses. But some people, on the other hand, even with the availability of phones, still don't want to travel. They don't want to go to their hometown. They don't want to go anywhere. They just want to stay inside the house. I'm here to tell you the importance of traveling. Do you know what traveling does for you? It makes you see the world different. It makes you experience other people's culture. It makes you mingle with people that on a normal you would not have met. It makes you to see how people see life and their own perspective of how things work. So with that, you would know how to judge, you will know how to declare what is good and what is bad, what you want to do and how you want to live your life. It exposes you to the reality of how things work and how people, their experience and cultural heritage and their exposure. It has more things to do with you because you learn a lot traveling. When I was a teenager, I don't even have the idea of I don't have absolutely no idea of how to make money. I don't even have the least idea of how to make money. I always thought like, okay, what should I do? I need to have like some millions in my account. Yes, I've always thought something like that, but investing doesn't need something big. there is, no matter the amount of money that you get, whatever small, however small that it comes, I believe in the law of addition. If you bring one, you add another one to it, it becomes two. You add another one to it, it becomes three. If you have $1, you add another dollar to it, it becomes $2. If you have 1 naira, you add another 1 naira to it, it becomes 2 naira. So you can only grow by adding. You can only grow by bringing things together, like building things up together. So that brings me to the last but not the least. Emergencies happen. Prepare for emergencies. Emergencies happen because you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't have control over everything. Personally, as a teenager, I'm always shy of a lot of things. I don't want my clothes tearing somewhere. I don't want my clothes tearing. I don't want my slippers cutting off. I don't want a lot of things happening to me. I don't want to like look shabby, and those things are very, very normal because it comes with the age 60. It comes with the teenage age. But then I discovered a particular skill. I had to always have a needle and thread in my bag, or a safety pin in my bag. What does the safety pin do for me? The safety pin is always there if I happen to have a torn cloth, if I happen to have a loose end in my clothes. I can stitch it up and off I go. I continue with my fly look. So I don't want to be caught up in a situation where I am stranded. So I can count a lot of times that safety pin have helped save my life from disgrace than a lot of things. Last on my list is, you only get to be a teenager once in your life. This phrase or whatever has been misinterpreted by a lot of people. You get to be a teenager once in your life does not mean you get to spoil or mess up your teenage age. You're going to be a teenager once in your life, but you have every right to enjoy the whole fun without having to mess the whole fun up. You don't get to go back to your teenage age. You don't get to amend the mistakes that you've made. You don't get to fix things that you spoiled. So you only get to be a teenager once. Use your teenage age wisely. Don't fuck up. Don't mess it up. Don't leave yourself in so much regret. Don't leave yourself in so much trauma. Just make the best out of it. You will fly. You will be beautiful. You will handsome. You can do great things. There is nothing that you cannot do. You can be whatever that you put your mind to. And if you are not doing well now, hello, it's okay. You are just growing. You are evolving. You will know how. You will know it. You will figure it out. You will figure it out. But besides that, you have to work. You have to put in work for yourself. Hello, thank you. If you like this channel, please click on the subscribe button. Subscribe to Chisom Lifestyle and Fact. You'll get more amazing relatable stories from me. Thank you. Bye.